welcome to the Never Yield podcast. Today is Friday, February 6th, and on today's pod, we will preview the Hogs road game against Mississippi State. We'll give our reaction to the Field of 68's rankings of the SEC basketball coaches ranked 1 through 16, give our Super Bowl predictions, and much, much more. Andrew, how are the vibes, brother?
Good. It's been a good week. Despite sickness running through our household, I feel like that's been the trend of the last. It got me first, and the kids got it, and we're trying to keep mom away from it. But other than that, we're doing good. Been able to get some work done. So
Yeah, it's running rampant. They shut down my youngest one's daycare on Wednesday to
oh really?
sanitize,
Oh, okay. Well,
but they still made us pay for the day, of course.
yeah. You never get refunds.
No, no.
It's the one business that you don't get money back if the service is not given.
Right. It's wild. Like you could be out a whole week for snow and still have
Same.
to pay tuition.
Yep. Yep.
It's crazy. Crazy. That's a rant for another day.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hogs coming off their bye this week, and hopefully they won their bye game. That would be the hope.
Yeah.
Um, going to the hump on Saturday. Boy, the hump. When I think of the hump, I think of 11 a.m. Jefferson Pilot television, like dog fights against not very good Mississippi State teams that just make it ugly, and there
hmm
being like 4,000 people in the arena. It's
Yeah.
just what I remember watching in like ninth grade.
Yeah.
Rick Stansberry, you remember him? Old Slick Rick, the old coach of Mississippi State.
Yes. Yes. As you were saying that, I'm honestly trying to even just come up with a Mississippi State basketball player that would.
I got a couple. Reggie Perry. I feel like he
Okay.
dominated us for years, just not too long ago. Maybe when
Okay.
Muss was here, but he was committed to Arkansas,
Okay.
and he decommitted, went to Mississippi State, and just wore us out. Like 21. He was a really good player. Like he may have been SEC. No, he didn't win Player of the Year because they weren't very good, but he was a double guy.
Okay.
Who else? Quindarius Weatherspoon? Is that a name? Weatherspoon? I feel like that was a guy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's hard to come up with many Mississippi State hoopers.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a tough. I mean, I know they've had some decent guys and some decent teams, but there was one guy that was pretty good in the NBA from Mississippi State. I forget who it was.
Well, they got one right now, and we'll just
Okay.
go ahead and hop right into it
Yeah, let's get
because
into it.
Josh Hubbard is an issue.
Huh.
If you haven't got to watch Josh Hubbard this year, I mean, he's a bona fide stud. He's second in the SEC in scoring. He's averaging more than Acuff. No, he's not efficient by any means, but he's
hmm
gonna let it fly and a
hmm
lot. And he's short, he's strong, and he elevates really high on his three. I think he's averaging 21 a game. Um, I don't know how we're gonna guard him. He had 38 against Texas a couple weeks ago. I mean, 38.
That's
And
yeah, that's promising.
yeah, I don't know. I don't have any idea who's going to start on him or what that matchup's going to be. If it's not DJ Wagner, which it won't be because DJ's coming off the bench, or Billy Richmond, which it probably won't be because Billy's probably still coming off the bench for some
hmm
reason. I don't know who they're going to start on him, but whatever his over-under point total is, If it's 20, if it's 20 or 21, I'm betting over on Josh Hubbard because I don't see how we have any answer for that dude. I mean, just think of JD Note,
Mhm,
like, or Malik Thomas even, like
mhm.
shot selection, because his surrounding cast is awful. So he just shoots it 100 times a game.
Yeah. The volume shooter, volume scorer. Um,
Mhm.
little, little Mississippi State mellow.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's what he is. And
Yeah.
here's the problem. The Hogs have played 28 games at the hump. What do you think our record is?
Uh, let's go because it's so dull. It even looks dimly lit in there.
Mhm.
Let's go 28 games. Let's go uh give me 12 and
12 and 16.
12 and 16. Yeah, I'm bad at math.
Yeah. So let's remember Mississippi State's usually not very good, right? I
Yeah.
mean, and when they are good, they're like a 9 seed in the tournament, like on
Right.
their
Yeah. Yeah.
good years.
Yeah.
Um, so 12 and 16, that would be pretty poor against a not good basketball team most years. What if I told you we were 6 and 22?
That would be shocking.
We are 6 and 22 at the hump.
Are you serious?
Yes, we've not won there since 2015.
Stop.
So 10 years was our last win in the hump. Um,
And
11
that's
a.m. at the hump Saturday. I mean,
well,
I wish I felt good.
that's only recently that that we haven't played them there every year too. Because
Oh
back
yeah.
back when it was divisions, you played home in the West.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
oh
Yeah.
my gosh,
That's
that's
awful.
to quote Coach Don Pierce in high school. That's piss poor.
That's right. That's piss poor men.
Yes. Good lord.
Yeah. Yeah, 6 and 22 at the hump, so that's not encouraging going into Saturday's game with a team that we already are not feeling great about. Um, and Chris Jans, like, he's very boring also. You remember Chris Jans was almost our coach.
Yeah, that I try to forget, but yes, that's
If Cal had not fell into Hunter's lap, 24 hours before Cal was announced, Chris Jans was the leader in the clubhouse to be the next coach.
could you
Um,
imagine
you're right.
if a funeral director was our head basketball coach at Bud?
Yeah,
Dear Lord.
yeah.
That's the joke that if he wasn't a head basketball coach, he'd be a funeral home director.
He
Uh,
passes, yeah, very much vibes, funeral director vibes.
yeah.
Uh, I mean, I don't have much to say about the game. Um, I want to see us bounce back. I want to see us start fast. I talked about it in the pod, and it's the clip I put out all over social media and TikTok. Was I would love to see us change the starting lineup
Yeah.
to start fast. I don't know if we will, but regardless, 11 a.m. at the hump against the second leading scorer in the SEC in front of 4,000 people, it is just a prime spot to come out flat.
Hmm.
So I don't have much hope that they'll do different, but um, I mean, we should win the game. We're far more talented than them, far more. They have one guy that would start for us. The other four guys they start are not very good. They're 3-6 in the SEC. They're towards the bottom third of the SEC. They're 11-11 overall. And they're capable. Make no mistake about it. They're capable of obviously beating us, just like LSU and Oklahoma and them were. But anyways, Hogs open at a 6.5 point favorite. So give me your what you think is going to go down at the hump Saturday morning. Predictions.
It's hard to predict, but or I mean, I guess not at 6-22 clip, but um, I should probably predict us to somehow lose, but this is a game you just can't lose. You got to
No.
figure it out. Like you can't lose two in a row after dropping one at home. A game you should have beat. You should have been hyped out of your mind to play Kentucky at home. I don't know how you blow a three technical foul, in a minute situation, but you did.
Let me
So,
let me let me ask you this. You said this is a can't lose. I agree.
mhm,
So there's a difference between. No, I take that back. You said it's a must win. I think there's a difference between a must win and a can't lose,
yeah,
right? So I feel like a can't lose was Kentucky this past Saturday. Like that was a game you can't lose.
hmm
Like I feel like must win is more important than can't lose.
yeah,
And like you said, you nailed it. This is a must win. If you lose this game after what happened in Kentucky against a 3-6 team, you talk about panic and the wheels falling off. Yeah, 100% must win.
yeah. Well, I mean, not only that, like you said, we're far and away more talented than Mississippi State. This is the type of game that good top tier conference teams you should go into Mississippi State and win. I'm not saying you go and win by 20, but just get the victory. You gotta establish, where you want to be in the league. You want to keep pace with the Texas A&Ms, the Floridas, the Kentuckys of the conference. You want to stay in that upper echelon. We don't need to be flirting with like 10, 11, 12 seed tournament stuff. Like you need to get back on track. You need to get it rolling. This game and LSU are two games you gotta just go take care of business. Like I don't care if you're hyped up for it. I don't care if you're ready to go or not. Just go out there, do what you have to do to get the win. We've done it against other teams so far this year. So just figure it out. Just go do it. Like you're
Yeah.
better. Go figure out how to win on the road in a garbage environment and just take care of business. That's all you got to do.
Shouldn't be a rah-rah speech for this. Like, you're
Yeah,
the better team. You're coming off a bad loss. Come in, punch them in the mouth, take their soul the first
yeah,
5 minutes of the game. Let them and the fans know this is going to be a long Saturday morning in Starkville and get
hmm
out of there with a nice, solid 10, 15-point win and move on.
yeah,
That's what it should be.
yeah.
That's what it should be. Do we cover 6.5?
I'm gonna say no just because of the record you told me. Uh, I'm gonna predict another 3-point win with them having a chance to tie it on the last possession.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm kind of the same. I'll predict a 5-point win, 82-77 in an ugly, nasty game that we trail the whole first half and figure out a way to pull it out. That's gonna be my prediction for both these next two games on the road against bad teams until they prove me wrong. If they
Yeah,
prove me wrong, then I'll change the way I predict it. But I have no
yeah,
reason to think it's gonna go any other way.
yeah. I'll predict very similar style game to the LSU game, uh, where we were
Yeah.
down, really had no business winning, but you figured out a way to win at the end. I'll say we do that.
I will predict a Carter Knox bounce back.
Okay.
I think Carter
Move it.
Knox will get in double figures,
Okay.
um, and probably I'll say Carter goes for a solid 13-7 and a nice bounce back for Carter. Confidence booster game for Carter.
All right. I'll go 11-6 for
Yeah,
Carter.
yeah. I think
11 gets 11.
that's right. That's right. So, anyways, hopefully the Hogs go take care of business. Get back on the winning track of things. There's some good games this weekend in the SEC. Um, I had it pulled up conveniently, and then I lost it. I know one of them is between the two teams battling at the top for first place, and that is Florida goes to Texas A&M. And so I expect that to be a really good game. Texas A&M coming off a tough loss. Um, but at A&M, Florida and A&M, how do you see that one playing out? Two teams atop the SEC.
Yeah, I I keep saying that A&M's going to blow one of these games, and they just keep winning. So
Mm-hmm.
uh, they are at home. They're prime time on SEC Network. Florida's 4.5 fave. I'm gonna take Florida on the road.
Yeah, I kind of think Florida may go in and beat them too. I know A&M just lost a heartbreaker at Alabama, but I don't know. I just feel like Florida's got like the pedigree. I
Hmm.
know they lost some, but they still got several guys off that national championship team, and Boogie Fland's starting to play better. And I don't know. I just feel like they have the pedigree to go into A&M. And I don't know if you've seen A&M play, but they call it Bucky Ball, because Bucky McMillan's their coach.
Hmm.
And I mean, it's 40 minutes of hell. They press the whole game. I mean, and just wear you down and trap you and shoot a bunch of threes and press and shoot threes. And I feel like you got to be really mentally tough. Not only have talented guards, but you got to have mentally tough, disciplined guards because they're going
Hmm.
to frustrate you and turn you over a little bit. And you have to be able to move past that. And so, I just think Florida's got kind of that pedigree to do that.
Yeah.
Um, I'm with you. I think Florida goes in there and gets a win, and then Tennessee at Kentucky. Kentucky spanked Oklahoma the other night. You got the Vols going into Rupp. Kentucky beat Tennessee at Tennessee not too long ago, so I think Tennessee may go in there, and I hope they do. I hope they go in there and
Yeah.
beat Kentucky at Rupp.
Yeah. I'd love to see it. I don't know. Tennessee feels like one of those really inconsistent kind of teams,
Mm-hmm.
like that kind of play like we have. Um, but I'll give me Tennessee in a revenge game. Kentucky's won few in a row, so
Yeah.
or two in a row. So yeah, give me Tennessee
Yep.
to
I agree.
break that little streak.
I agree. So a couple weeks ago, we talked about the Field of 68, one of the main college basketball um, accounts on Twitter. They have a
Hmm.
really good. That's what they do is basketball, obviously college. They've been polling coaches anonymously, um, and we went through kind of their ACC one right when they released it. And have you seen their SEC one that came out yesterday?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a chance to. They polled the coaches. It said it's a mix of some head coaches turn it in, some assistant coaches turn it in, but every SEC job ranked, not what you're doing this year, just the overall job. Um, what do you think? Give me the top 5 jobs according to SEC conference coaches.
Okay. No particular order, just top five.
No, I want them in order of how the
Oh,
coaches rank
oh,
them.
in order. Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
Let's go. Let's go. Kentucky one.
yeah. That was unanimous. All 16 schools voted Kentucky first.
Um, we'll go. Gosh. All right. Let's go. Florida two.
Okay. Go ahead and do your 5, and then I'll tell you. I'll pull
Okay.
it up.
All right. Kentucky one. Florida two. Give me Tennessee three. Arkansas four. and Texas 5.
Okay. Um, I would have had it. I think we said this on the pod.
That's not
I had
me.
it.
It's me predicting
Yeah,
what I
yeah,
think.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Um, let's just pull it up.
Oh,
So here, shockingly,
I got them right, just out of order.
yeah. Kentucky number one, obviously all 16 votes. I mean, Kentucky's arguably the best job in the country. Um, just with their resources that they put into basketball.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
mean, whatnot. You could argue like maybe North Carolina or Duke, but that's about it.
yeah.
Texas at 2 shocks me.
Yeah.
Shocks me. Um,
But yeah,
I
they've
just don't.
never even won, right? Like they don't have a national
Yeah,
championship in basketball,
I
even
don't
with Kevin
not.
Durant.
I don't believe so. No, they do not. No. I'll pull that up. I saw another good thing that had like how many national championships each SEC school had been to and all that, and pull to see if I can find that. But that's simply got to be because like money's there in NIL for Texas, and they don't really care that much about like it's still a major football school, so you don't have like that pressure cooker, but you
Mm-hmm.
still have all the resources maybe. And Austin is a good place to live, obviously.
Yeah,
That's the only reason I could think of that. I mean, I don't know.
yeah, yeah.
Arkansas at
It
3.
is shocking. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I thought Florida would be 2,
Mm-hmm.
just because they've got 3 national championships. But
Yeah.
Arkansas at 3, that's kind of where I thought we'd be. I selfishly think Arkansas is probably number 2 on that list, but I can see the argument for Florida being 2.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, but I mean, once again, obviously Kentucky's a basketball school. I would argue the only other school on this list that could somewhat argue that it's a basketball school is Arkansas.
Mm-hmm.
Um, obviously finances are there, specifically with John Tyson. Bud Walton's just an animal of its own, obviously a top 5 or 6 environment in the whole country. Um, Pretty rich recruiting state we have for basketball, unlike
Mm-hmm.
football. Like we do produce good in-state talent for
Yeah.
basketball. Uh, I mean, I think, and I was glad to see us get our flowers. I mean, I thought we
Yeah.
should have been 2 or 3, and
Yeah.
shockingly, we are. And then Tennessee 4, Florida 5. I mean, Florida, I don't know why people are so low on Florida. Maybe just because football's so big there
Mm-hmm.
that I mean, they just don't care enough about it. You could watch a Florida game on a Saturday afternoon, and even though they've won 3 natties, like, they got a little small arena, holds only like 10, 11,000, and it could still not be full on a Saturday afternoon in SEC play. So maybe it's just the excitement from the fan base, but I
That's
don't
all
know.
that. That's all the Florida seats. Didn't they just they built a new one not too long ago, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Arena?
yeah. It's a new one. It's really nice. Um, but uh, and then that's something else about Texas. Their new one is small. That's what people are doing now is they're building these small arenas.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but they're like making them sick,
Mm-hmm.
super nice, and like Texas has like the really cool TV scoreboard wraparound thing. It's really nice. Yeah, Florida, the O'Connell Center seats 10,500. So
Wow.
um,
Hmm.
pretty wild. But when you see that list, kind of what do you think they got it right, got it wrong? Where you at on it?
Yeah, I mean that was my 5, just a different order. Yeah, I don't know how Texas is number 2, especially with the just the history of the program, um, but yeah, I mean, I guess if they're it depends on how you're viewing it. If you're encompassing, you know, the town that you're living in, the facilities, all that stuff. I mean, Austin's a funky little, it's not little, funky town that is growing, and So yeah, I think the 5 was right. Um, just the order, I would switch it around. I'm with you selfishly. I'd put Arkansas at 2, Florida at 3, and then Tennessee and Texas in the 4-5. So
Yeah, when you go down to the bottom, you think, think that's about right down there.
South Carolina at 16 is actually pretty surprising.
They had
Uh,
a good little run with Frank Martin a couple years ago.
yeah, Frank Martin took them to the Final Four. The women's program is, you know, number 1 in the country. So uh, Columbia is a great place to live. South Carolina's gorgeous. You're like what, like an hour away from Augusta. The football coach
Yeah,
that used to be the one perk of being the football coach in South Carolina is you got a membership at Augusta, but apparently they took that away with uh, with Beamer. So, um, but that's how they were able to get like Spurrier and like Lou Holtz to come there. Is that you used to be able to have a membership at Augusta,
yeah,
but
yeah. It's
so seeing them at 16 is actually a little wild to me. And Vanderbilt at 12, they've been a good basketball program, better than some of the teams ahead of them. So
that's the one that kind of shocked me is Vandy that low. Um, but I guess these inner circles of these schools, they know far more than we do about like
yeah,
the current financial state, of these
hmm
schools, and that's something that the average fan doesn't know. So I'm
yeah,
assuming that's playing a big part is the current NIL backing. But yeah, I
hmm
thought Missouri's a little bit high. Um,
yeah, for,
Auburn, Bruce Purr, what he's done at Auburn, and how they packed that little gym out and that jungle, and it's a great atmosphere. I thought Auburn was a little bit low, um, and I thought Oklahoma was a little bit low just because, dude, they've put out some players. Think about Trey Young,
Blake Griffin.
Buddy Hill,
Yeah,
Blake
yeah,
Griffin.
yeah,
Like they've put out some players at Oklahoma, so I was kind of surprised that they were down that low. But um,
yeah, yeah. I would have put. I mean, before Bruce Pearl, outside of Charles Barkley, like Auburn was a pretty bad program. I would have put them lower personally. Recent bias of Bruce Pearl
yeah,
bringing them back, but um, yeah, I probably would have had them. Georgia historically pretty lower. But yeah, I mean it's just kind of where Alabama you know before their current situation, they historically bad.
yeah,
So
yeah. NATO just kind of turned that around, and I just honestly like I just maybe I'm a little biased, but I think I think the top five are right. I think Arkansas should probably be two.
hmm
Did you know only three schools in the SEC have ever won a natty ever? Kentucky has 8. There's a graphic and I can't find it. I was going to try to pull it up, but
yeah,
Kentucky has 8, Florida has 3, and we have 1. Um, that's it. And then
that's
like
it.
we that's it. And then we have 6 Final Fours. That's the second most by Kentucky. And yeah, it's when I saw only 3 SEC schools had won a natty, I was like, wow, that's kind of hard to wrap your head around.
Yeah, I mean, I would have thought some of these schools would have had one at least way back in the day. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know who it would have been, but
Texas or Tennessee. Neither one of them.
yeah,
Or someone in like 1945, and nobody really paid attention to it. But
yeah,
anyways, I've been waiting for this list for a long time. I think it has some merit because it is from coaches in the conference who are doing it. It's not some pundits and writers. So, um, anyways, I thought that was neat and interesting, and
yeah,
they did the Big Ten one not long ago. I find it funny that Eric Musselman left the third best job in the SEC for the like a 12th best job in the Big Ten. Like it was ranked like
yeah,
12th or 13th.
yeah.
So I mean, I know that's home for him, but I thought that was ironic.
Yeah.
All right. As the time as you're watching this pod, the Charles Bediako ruling comes down today. Um, will he be eligible, ineligible? The court of law. There was no more injunctions. It's not getting pushed any further out. There's a decision made on him on Friday. You think Charles Bediako gets to continue playing college basketball, or is he done so?
I I don't know. I from just recent experience, the NCAA sides with the players, um, or the court tends to side with the players because there's just not the NCAA has a terrible system in place of what they've allowed to transpire. So I might shockingly predict that he gets to keep going.
Yeah. Yeah,
Just
that's
because
crazy.
they just have tended to side with the players on these deals because they don't have a better option or an acceptable way to explain why they can't.
Yeah.
Did you see the thing that it was like the fans have an opportunity to do the funniest thing ever, and that was to vote him to the All-Star game of the G League?
I
Uh,
hope they do.
because he was on the ballot, like,
Oh my
I think you can
gosh.
vote for anybody, like the fans can vote
Yeah.
for like vote for him to be an all-star in the G League, and then it would I think they said would maybe make him automatically ineligible to play or something like that. So,
That's
um,
hilarious.
because he'd have to get called up to go to the
Yeah. Yeah.
thing.
Well, I mean, what would it hurt? I mean, go play in the All-Star game in the G League, then come back down and play at Alabama some more. There's no rules
Yeah.
anymore, right? I'm gonna say he's ruled ineligible. I just think eventually, whether you like it or not, the rules are the rules are the rules. And they've been in place for 100 years. And it's as night and day. You put your name in the draft, you forfeit your college eligibility. Period. End of story. That's the rule. You have 5 years to play four. That's the rule. Not 8 years to play four. You have 5 years to play four. And so I'm just putting way too much faith in the system, I guess. But I'm gonna hope that all this comes to an end and he's ruled ineligible and Alabama has to forfeit whatever. Well, they've only won one game with him, but they're like 1-2 with him.
Yeah.
But anyways, I'll just be curious to see what the ruling is and glad it's behind us either way. Um, so everybody can know what's a go and what's not
Hmm.
eligibility wise. So
Yeah. I'm in that camp. I mean, that's what I hope happens. But
yeah.
I,
No, I'm with you. Seems like the players get all the everything they want nowadays. So
yeah, I don't trust the NCAA with my pinky nail. So,
yeah. Moving on, Super Bowl. Actually, before the Super Bowl, did you see that Roger Goodell announced that they are having 9 international football games next season? 9.
hmm,
Like, this is getting ridiculous.
yeah. Well, I mean, they said in the next decade we're gonna have teams outside the U.S.
A Super Bowl. I've heard the next decade there's going to be a Super Bowl played overseas, not in America.
Yeah. Well, I'm talking about like an NFL team
Yeah.
being not stationed in America. So, um, yeah, I mean that's what he's all about. He's trying to make the game global. Okay. I mean,
I just
if it's
waking up at 8 a.m. or not, waking up, but when you wake up and you see 2 teams playing in London or Paris now or whatever,
oh my gosh,
Madrid.
the worst feeling in the world is like being at church and like it's like, oh, somebody on your bench just scored a touchdown and
Yeah, your
it feels like
phone
you
goes
missed.
off. Yeah.
I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? Because I don't keep up with that stuff.
No.
I don't check it as often as I should to be like, oh, there's a game in Germany today. So Yeah, it's stupid. I hate it. It's
I just feel like this is football is an American sport.
yeah,
If you want to play one game overseas, go play one just
yeah,
for. But this whole 9 games, I mean, that's
yeah. That's
crazy.
excessive.
They're going to
Su-
Australia now. First time in Australia, going back to
Well,
or,
that's where you should have started if you're going to go overseas. Like,
right.
so that'd be the that'd be the one place you should go. Uh, is there? Maybe I can see London. Like, I don't get like Mexico City and Germany and those kind of places because like that's you're never gonna be bigger than football or than
Yeah,
football over there. So
yeah,
I don't know why you're trying there. You should try
crazy.
markets that like I feel like you could really gain some. So I say that. I mean, every time they pan the crowd, there's like the stadium's
Yeah,
full.
there is, but I guess I'm an isolationist, I guess. I just want my sport to be in my country.
Yeah,
Like
I'm with you. I'm with you.
like, uh, if they wanna watch it, good, they can watch it on TV, but if they want football, they need to get their own league over there and start playing
Yeah.
football, so, alright, Super Bowl predictions. We'll go with just the score and total first, and then we'll move on to some props. As of this very moment, the Seattle Seahawks are 4.5 point favorites over the New
Okay.
England Patriots in the Super Bowl. Who is your straight up winner, and who covers the 4.5 point spread?
I'm gonna take the Pats outright.
Okay, I like it.
Um, I'm gonna go with the conspiracy theory of the graphic they put out preseason with Drake May and Sam Darnold being the two closest players to the trophy, and it looked like Drake May was just a pinch closer than Sam Darnold. So I'm gonna go with the conspiracy and
All
say
right,
Pats win outright.
I like it. I like it. I'll probably take the Seahawks. Um, like I said, I'm kind of smallly pulling for the Pats a little bit, so I like Mike Vrabel. Um,
I think
total,
Vrabel and Henry.
yeah, Hunter Henry. You got to bet Hunter Henry anytime touchdown in the Super Bowl, right?
Yeah.
What a moment. 45.5 total points, over or under.
45 and a half.
So 24-21 gets you an under.
Okay. I'm gonna surprise only because these games usually go the way you don't expect them to. You would think this is going to be a defensive battle game, but I'll take the slight over. I'm not going to go way over, but I'll take the slight over on that.
Yeah.
I'm thinking like 27, 24, 27,
Okay. Yeah.
23, something like that.
Yeah, that gets you over. Um, National anthem, 119 and a half seconds. So right at 2 minutes long.
And who
By
is Charlie Puth?
John Batiste. No, hold on. Hold on. What are we doing here?
I thought we said it was Charlie Puth last time.
Settled from the first note played to last note of the Star Spangled Banner U.S. national anthem sung by John Batiste. And then right
Okay.
under it says total length of last brave note held by Charlie Puth. I don't know who the hell singing the national anthem. It's either John Batiste or Charlie Puth. They both have yeah.
Okay. I
I don't know. I don't know either person. I don't know either one.
okay. Yeah, I haven't done this prop bet. I know they do it every year, so I don't know how long it's supposed to be sung for. Um, give me the over.
Yeah, over
Just,
2 minutes.
since they're not huge names, at least to us, we'll say that
Yeah,
they'll try to make it their moment,
that's
and
right.
they'll go
That's right.
over time.
I think it tends to usually go over a little bit because they time it obviously all the times that person is saying it. But like when you get in the Super Bowl, you just hold those notes a hair longer. So,
Hmm. Yeah,
um,
you're trying to make it your moment. You know, you're trying
that's
to
right.
have your Whitney Houston, Chris Stapleton moment out there.
That's right. That's right. Um, First coach shown on the broadcast during the national anthem. Do they show Mike McDonald or Mike Vrabel first?
Gotta be Vrabel.
You would think he's a minus 142 favorite, so he is a favorite to be shown. And the
Okay.
first quarterback shown, Drake May or Sam Darnold?
I'll say they go Oppo, and I'll say they go Vrabel, Darnold.
Yeah, Sam Darnold is plus 160. That would little plus money on that one.
Okay.
Um, let's see what else can we get into here. Will Cardi B be wearing a Stephon Diggs jersey? I guess they're dating. Um,
I think she's pregnant with his child.
yeah, even better. Will Cardi B be wearing a Stephon Diggs jersey?
I'm gonna say no on the jersey.
Can't fit around the belly.
That's right. I don't know how far along she is, but
Do you know the favorite for first song played by Bad Bunny? It is Titi Mi Pregnuto.
can you say that one more time for our audience?
Titi Mi Pregnuto. Minus 125 to be the first song played.
Is that Spanish for like pregnant titties?
I don't know what that's what I'm wondering also.
Some of our Spanish
Um,
speaking listeners, let us know
yeah.
what Bad Bunny is trying to sing about. I won't be watching that
Yeah.
halftime.
Nor will I. I'll be flipping over to a Kid
Probably
Rock.
probably be like pregnant dudes or something.
Oh, it'll be a sight. I think that's for sure. Anything else we need to go over? Uh, Temperature at kickoff. Can you believe you can bet temperature at kickoff? And you have to bet it in Celsius. So the
Oh,
the favorite for temperature at kickoff is 16 to 20 degrees Celsius.
okay. Let's
So
we're trying
do
to
the
take the
math.
game international to our temperature
That's right.
international too.
That's right. So, anyways,
How many meters will Drake Mace throw for?
yeah, right, right. Um, you can also bet on if over or under 19.5 million Canadian viewers will watch the Super Bowl. So,
You gotta have a real addiction to be betting those
right.
to be betting Celsius temperatures and Canadian viewers.
Either an addiction or some really good inside information.
I mean, I am best friends with a meteorologist, so I could
There you go. There we
check the weather
go.
patterns. Now, do you have to nail it exactly, or do you get like some?
No, you have a 4-degree window, 16 to 20.
Oh, dude, see, I could. I'm gonna. You know what? I'm gonna get with my boy.
That's right.
Shout out Zach
Now,
Scott. I'm gonna get you.
meteorologists are also not known for being the most accurate predictors.
I think he can get me. I think he can get me within 4 degrees.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, Super Bowl Sunday. What's your go-to plate at
Well,
while you're watching Super
okay.
Bowl?
Yeah. So normally I'll do like kind of a theme, like around what teams are playing. I did this for the college national championship too. So like when LSU played, I made like a ball or jambalaya when they were in the national championship. Last year, my Eagles were in the Super Bowl. I made some Phillies that were muy bien. I was pretty proud of those. So I made some Philly cheesesteaks last year,
Okay.
but both these teams are like seafood is what they're known for. I'm like, I'm not
Yeah.
making seafood for the Super Bowl in February. So I'll probably just go tradition. I'll probably go a little tradish on it. I'll do. I'm pretty proud of my sausage cheese balls that I make. I'll
Mm.
probably do some of those. Probably just do like some sliders. Um, I'll do like some. I'm in between grills and smokers right now. I'm waiting to get the outdoor kitchen complete, so I don't have the. Normally, I would do like some Texas Twinkies, but I'll probably just do some. Probably just do some like jalapeno, like traditional jalapeno poppers.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, yeah, it's more snacky stuff than than just
Oh, for sure.
I'll have a cheese dip.
You gotta have a dip.
Uh, yeah, so I do make a jalapeno dip that I think could put Chewy's out of business. So
Ooh.
I'll
Ooh.
uh I'll probably make that with a cheese dip, sausage cheese balls, some sliders, um, some jalapeno poppers, and then I'll rely on some of the other people to make some stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. I was gonna ask if you had a crew coming or
It's gonna be smaller this year. I think I'm just gonna have like a couple guys that live in the new neighborhood come over, and I like to watch the game. I don't like to have a huge. I've done the huge parties where you can't hear. There's kids running around, all that stuff. I like to just have a smaller group, uh, less kids running around, and just being able to watch the game. It's the
yeah.
last football game till August, so I try to take it in.
I hear that. Last thing. Winter Olympics are starting up this weekend. Any
Yes,
interest at all in the old bobsled team or the old curling team for the Winter Olympics?
I am um bigger on the Olympics than most. I'm a big Olympics guy.
Oh, me
Anything
too.
where you get to represent your country,
Yeah.
I'm big on it. So I've my family growing up, like we were big on the Olympics. My dad has been to two Winter Olympics, um, in Vancouver and Salt Lake. And so he brought me back some cool stuff from there. And so yeah, I've always been big on the Olympics. So I'm always excited. I'm always excited about it. I love
Yeah.
I feel like for whatever reason, I don't know why, but I feel like they've gotten less popular as we've gotten older. Like I remember like some of my first memories, obviously the Dream Team, basketball, but like Michael Johnson track, obviously I'm talking summer here, but then even the
Mhm.
Winter Olympics, like Apollo Anton Ono doing the speed
Oh,
skating.
yeah, yeah.
Um, you had Lindsey Vonn skiing. You had Shaun White
Shaun White,
doing
yep.
the snowboarding. So I mean, like we've had obviously the ice skating scandals and ice skating. My mom always loved the ice skating, so we had to watch that.
Mhm,
And it was before you could like go to the app and watch every single sport. It was just whatever was on NBC at night. So
mhm.
um anyway, so yeah, I'm big on the Olympics. I'm a big Olympics guy. So
Yeah.
I'll
Oh, I
tune in.
love it. Now, I'm like, can't miss TV on the Summer Olympics. Like,
Yeah.
I schedule my whole day and week around what's going on with the Summer Olympics. Like,
Mhm.
it was funny, like this past time, Parker, my son, he was 8 during the Olympics, this past Summer Olympics. So like we got in hardcore to like the archery. Like, dude,
Mhm.
it was so intense. Like,
Yeah.
and obviously like watching all the basketball, obviously, love the track, the swimming. Oh, I love watching the swimming.
Mhm.
I like the Winter Olympics too, not as much as the summer, but um, I definitely will. Every time I'm in front of a TV, I will be watching the Olympics the next couple weeks,
Yeah.
seeing if Team USA can represent. Um, one more story. I'll give the viewers 5 seconds if you have kids while you're listening to this to turn it down. There's a Winter Olympics
You
scandal.
look up are you about to read the lyrics to Titties Me Pregnant?
No, I'm
Okay.
not. Not no, not.
Okay.
I mean, I could because we're already getting X-rated here, but there's a Winter Olympics scandal that came out today.
Okay.
Um, from the Athletic, which is a very reputable, sports media outlet.
Mhm.
Reports have surfaced before the Winter Olympics that allege ski jumpers of injecting their penises with hyaluronic acid to fly farther in the air. injecting their privates is probably a better word. Um, with hyaluronic acid to fly farther. The World Anti-Doping Agency is vowing to investigate immediately.
Now,
So,
I have many questions.
yeah, yeah.
So
So let me just tell you what supposedly this means.
okay, yeah, please.
They put this injection in,
Mm-hmm.
and it makes it uh, larger.
Mm-hmm.
Um, for their fitting of these skin tight suits, they have to be fitted for.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and if they're larger when they get fitted, like this fitting is a like there's judges there to make sure it's the perfect elasticity and all that. Like
Mm-hmm.
if they're larger when they get fitted and then it goes away, they
Mm-hmm.
have more clothes to catch wind while they're in the air. You know, it's like a
Uh-huh.
parachute.
Mm-hmm.
You
Mm-hmm.
know, more friction
It's like a
to
crotch shoot.
yes, correct.
Okay.
So we are going to all ends of the earth, north, south, east, and west, to get any competitive advantage to win the gold medal.
Uh-huh. 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 Now this is the U.S. team that has done this.
I cannot confirm nor deny
Which country
which
was
country. Um, I don't
injecting?
I don't have an athletic account, so
Uh,
I can't see that. But
okay. Yeah. So we'll be seeing which countries are debuting the crotch shoots.
yeah, so when you're watching the ski jump, if you see, you know, some extra suit, some hanging around, then you know
But it was
which
injecting
teams are cheating.
something.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
So,
Well,
anyways,
there's that. All right.
we
Well,
to
it never.
we will follow up on the doping investigation from the World Anti-Doping Agency.
Yeah, we'll be on pins and needles for
That's
that
right.
one.
That's right. But anyways, that's it. Winter Olympics, Super Bowl, Razorbacks should be a pretty good weekend, hopefully, of sports. And yeah.
I do have a couple NFL news that just
Uh-oh.
broke since we've
Uh-oh.
been on the pod.
Uh-oh.
Your NFL MVP for the 2025,
Matt Stafford.
Matthew Stafford, is correct.
Okay. All right.
We also have our first three newest inductees into the NFL Hall of Fame.
Not Bill
We
Belichick.
No, he was not one. These are just the three primary players that were inducted. Were Drew Brees,
Okay.
Larry Fitzgerald,
Yep. Yep.
and Luke Kuechly,
Okay.
linebacker for the Panthers.
Is
So
there what's the NFL rule? I know like baseball it's 5 years. You can't get in for 5 years.
I want to
Um,
say the NFL is 6. Don't quote me
okay.
on that, but
Yeah.
I want to
Boy,
say it's.
that makes me feel old if Drew Brees and Larry Fitzgerald haven't played in 6 years. Good lord.
I know. I feel like Larry Fitzgerald was just on my fantasy team not too long ago.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
but
All
yeah,
three very well deserving.
yeah,
I
great, great guys, great athletes, obviously, but also did things seemingly the right way on and off the field.
yeah.
Uh, I've I've been I was a huge Larry Fitzgerald fan. Uh, really enjoyed watching Drew Brees during his time. Luke Kuechly was just a force on the defensive side. Retired early too. He
Mhm.
Luke Kuechly could
Yeah.
still be playing,
Yeah,
and still,
he was dominating the sport
yeah,
whenever he retired. I remember
yeah.
that. Uh,
So
quick trivia. Quick trivia. Where
mhm.
did those three guys go to college?
Drew Brees, Purdue. Larry Fitz, Pitt. Still had one of the greatest catches I've ever seen in college. I think it was in a bowl game, Fiesta Bowl. I think
Mhm. Yep.
one of the greatest
Yep.
catches I've ever seen. And Luke Kuechly was
That's when
Boston College?
mhm, yep.
Oh,
Good job.
alright.
100%. So, I don't know why I knew where Luke Kuechly went to Boston College, but I just knew that for some
That
reason.
one, I don't know how I pulled that one out. But
Yeah, same, same. So, anyways, alright, well, thanks for the breaking news,
that's what I'm here for.
the the 411 with Drake. Rear. So,
I mean, you came in with the crotch injections, so I had to,
yeah,
you know, I had
yeah,
to get some breaking news in there too. So
that's right, that's right. So, we just report all the facts here at the Never
that's
Yield
right.
Pod. We just
That's right.
we don't discriminate, on any of it, so,
That's right.
anyways. Well, I hope everybody enjoyed the Super Bowl. Hope everybody enjoys some wings, some dip. Hope the Hogs
Fresh
get a
wings,
win.
gotta have wings.
Yeah, you gotta have wings. Yeah, you did skip wings. I meant to call you out on that.
Yeah.
Uh,
I'll hit
and
chicken heads.
yeah, I need to get up there. I gotta get up to the North Chicken Heads. Golly,
Let me know. I'll meet you
can't
there.
believe. Yeah, yeah, we'll do lunch here in a week or two up there. So, anyways, all right. Take us home, brother.
All right, stay classy, never yield. Go Hogs. Have a great weekend. Stay safe. Watch the Super Bowl. Eat some wings.
Woo pig.